Hello, in this video I am talking about carbon dioxide. Group 40 element carbon forms two extremely stable oxide. One is carbon monoxide and other is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide with its molecular formula CO2 has its boiling point at minus 78.46 degrees centigrade and its melting point at minus 56.6 degrees centigrade. Carbon dioxide is a colorless and odorless gas. It is a major industrial chemical and its production in USA exceeds 33 million tons per year. Now I am coming to the part of synthesis of carbon dioxide. The main industrial source of carbon dioxide is a byproduct of the synthetic ammonia process, in which hydrogen required is generated either by catalytic reaction or by water gas shift reaction. These reactions are when methane react with water, then it form carbon dioxide and hydrogen. And carbon monoxide react with water, then it gives carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Carbon dioxide is also recovered from fermentation process in breweries and from the gases evolved from calcining limestone in lime kilns. Reaction involved in this process are C6H12O6 is under an aerobic condition, then it form ethanol and carbon dioxide. In calcining limestone, strong heat, then calcium oxide and carbon dioxide is formed. Carbon dioxide is also obtained by small amount in the action of dilute acid on carbonates. Again, it can also be made by burning carbon in excess of air. In this process, the reaction involved are when calcium carbonate react with dilute HCl, calcium chloride, carbon dioxide and water is formed. When carbon react with in the presence of excess of air, then also carbon dioxide is formed. Carbon dioxide gas can be liquefied under pressure between minus 57 degrees centigrade to 31 degrees centigrade. The solid is produced as white snow by expanding the gas from cylinders. Solid carbon dioxide sublimes directly to the vapor state without going through the liquid state at minus 78 degrees centigrade under atmospheric pressure. Over half the carbon dioxide is produced is used as refrigerant. The solid carbon dioxide is also called dry ice or card ice and is used to freeze meat, frozen foods and ice cream, and in the laboratory as a coolant. Over a quarter is used to carbonate drinks like Coca-Cola, lemonade, beer, etc. Now I am coming to the part of reaction of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is used in the manufacture of urea at an inert atmosphere and for neutralizing alkalis. Reaction involved in this process is carbon dioxide react with ammonia 180 degrees centigrade under pressure 200 atm. Ammonium carbonate. This is urea plus water. Again, carbon dioxide can reversibly absorb aqueous sodium carbonate or aqueous ethanolamine, which is known as Gribtol process. Reaction of Gribtol process, sodium carbonate react with water and carbon dioxide, then it forms sodium bicarbonate. Again, when ethanolamine react with water and carbon dioxide, 30 to 60 degrees centigrade, 100 to 150 degrees centigrade, then again H2S impurity is removed by oxidation using a buffered alkaline solution saturated with KMnO4. This reaction is when hydrogen sulfide react with potassium permanganate KMnO4, carbon dioxide, then sulfide is formed and MnO2, potassium hydrogen carbonate, and water is formed. Small scale of carbon dioxide is also used in the fire extinguisher, blasting in coal mines as an aerosol propellant, and for inflating life rafts. Carbon dioxide is also detected by the action on lime water, that is calcium hydroxide or barium hydroxide, as a white insoluble precipitate of calcium carbonate or barium carbonate is formed. If more carbon dioxide is passed through the mixture, then the white precipitate disappears and the soluble bicarbonate is formed. The reaction involved in this process are calcium hydroxide when react with carbon dioxide, then calcium carbonate is formed plus water, and this is insoluble white precipitate. Again, when calcium carbonate is react with carbon dioxide, that is excess of carbon dioxide if is passed through the solution, then calcium hydrogen carbonate is formed, which is soluble. Biologically, carbon dioxide is important in the process of photosynthesis, when the green parts of plant manufacture glucose sugar. That is, ultimately all element and plant life depends on this process. That is, this reaction is carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight, then glucose is formed, that is C6H12O6 and oxygen. The reverse reaction occurs during the process of respiration, where animals and plants release energy. That is, the reverse reaction is glucose and oxygen react, then carbon dioxide, water, and energy is released. Again, carbon dioxide is an acidic oxide and it reacts with base to form salt. It dissolves in water, but it only slightly hydrated to carbonic acid, that is H2CO3. Carbon dioxide and water, and it form carbonic acid. This is carbonic acid. Carbonic acid has never been isolated, but it gives rise to two series of salt. That is, one is hydrogen carbonate or other is carbonate salt. The hydrogen carbonate salt is known as acid salt and carbonate salt is known as normal salt. That is when sodium hydroxide react with carbonic acid, H2CO3, then sodium hydrogen carbonate salt is formed and this is called as acid salt. Again, another salt, that is sodium carbonate is formed and it is called normal salt. Again, carbon dioxide can also act as a ligand and it forms a few complexes such as this metal is rhodium, CO2, Cl, Pr3, 3. This is a complex, and another is cobalt, CO2. In a first complex, this carbon atom in CO2 is bonded to the metal, that is rhodium. In the second complex, carbon dioxide acts as a bidentate ligand, that is one carbon is bonded to the metal and the one is bonded to oxygen atom and the carbon dioxide molecule is bent. The structure of carbon dioxide is linear. Both CO bonds has the same length. In addition to the sigma bonds between carbon and oxygen, there is a 3 center 4 electron pi bond covering all the 3 atoms. This adds 2 pi bonds to the structure in addition to the 2 sigma bonds, that is 2 sigma bond and 2 pi bond. Thus, the CO bond order is 2 in both the molecule. Bond order in CO is 2. So, from the above discussion, it can be concluded that though carbon dioxide is present in the Earth atmosphere at a very low concentration, it has a great impact in the field of chemistry and as well as in our day-to-day life. Thank you.